Welcome back. It's Fossil Fighters. Cassidy, welcome back. Aero, welcome back. Okay. We came back from space. Duna told us that Rosie's probably re-evolved at this point. Dinosaur! Meeper, welcome back. Let me make sure Trivia dies. Oh no! Squeak, 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 squeak! Squeak, 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 squeak! Rar and all that. Interesting, thanks for sharing. Wait, squeak? Personally, I think this is an improvement. Whoa, whoa, I didn't even realize I had turned back to normal. She got so into it, she just started squeaking by default. Oh, they put banana in this? This poor girl keeps getting TF'd and cursed. So yes. Also, welcome back, Meeper. Welcome back, Sensu. Welcome back, Banana. She has to get used to her human body again. I just kept squeaking out my innermost. Yikes, that's embarrassing. Those were some pretty great squeaks, thank you. After an entire adulthood of suppressing them, I need to get used to animal vocalizations again. Aiza, welcome back. Everyone's colors look different. Did you get a new plugin? Anyway, this is no time for small talk, Allie. What happened on the Dinorian spaceship? You went with Dr. Diggins, right? Squeak, squeak. You told Rosie everything that happened. So Dr. Diggins was sent back in time to the Jurassic period? That's crazy and horrible. What will have happened to him in the past? Did he wind up as a fossil somewhere? That's so sad. We can never see Dr. Diggins again. Is she implying we can make a new Dr. Diggins by reviving them? You got viz and bitative. Woo. No, Doc Diggins. That's no good. Trying isn't going to get us anywhere. Dr. Diggins sacrificed himself for us. The least we can do for him is find that idol before the Dinorians do. Grandpa and Duna are down in the underground laboratory trying to find it, right? Let's go. People die in this game? It's okay, Dr. Diggins died from old age. Millions of years ago. They were launched back in time. But she said. She did say that. Vegans sacrificed their place in the temporal order. Oh my, Rosie, you're human again. Yep, I'm all done squeaking. Yes, sir, no more squeaking for me. Tuna, I wanted to thank you for helping us, for taking our side. That can't have been easy for you. So have you found the idol? We finished reconfiguring the tracking system. I am ready to hit the switch now. We should be able to find the sub-idol comp really quickly with this equipment. So the idol's in Greenhorn Plains, huh? Great, let's go find it. Hold on, Rosie. There's something wrong. Not just Greenhorn Plains. Knotwood Forest, Rivet Ravine, Bottoms Up Bay, and Mount Lava Flow. It's picking up sub-idle comp signals in all those areas? Ellie, I thought you said there was only one idol that got sent back in time with Dr. Diggins. Can someone explain to me what's going on here? You think Rosie will secretly make a Sona after this? I don't know. There's been times in my life where I'm like, yep, all done squeaking. Did you already defeat the Dinarians? I defeated King Dinah. Didn't realize you missed that much. I went out on the mothership and I had a match with King Dinah and Dr. Diggins got sent back in time. Thank you for the boop. So this is what the folks with power levels less than 10 do in Dragon Ball Land? Oh my god, you're right. The sub-idle comp must have been shattered by the trip through time. Based on the number of signals we're receiving, it seems to have broken into 5 fragments. So I'll have to collect all 5 fragments. Actually, Rosie, we only have to collect 1. Come on, Allie. Let's get out there and find those fragments. Oh, I feel funny. What's going on? Having phantom ships. Squeak! 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 Apparently excitement still triggers the effects of the regression ray for her. Don't worry, she'll recover again shortly. Phantom? Yeah, it's pretty impressive, honestly. Squeak, squeak, squeak! Squeak, squeak, squeak! Regression ray. Yes, Banana Deer, how are you doing? Her tail is wagging so much. She's so excited. Look at her. Honestly, when you said her tail is wagging so much, I thought you meant Banana. Ellie, I think it's going to be up to you to look for the fragments. Bring all 5 fragments back here once you find them. We'll have to find a way to hide them from the Dinarians. Our survival depends on it. I'm making you blush? I'm not doing anything. I'm just playing a video game. Squeak, squeak, squeaky, squeak. Purely Banana 2. Definitely Banana 2. What could possibly be making you blush? So squeaking cute. I don't know. If I had blood, I'd be blushing right now. Squeaking peak. Freaking squeak. Squeaking squeak. The plan is definitely not to gather up all these fragments. Because remember, we don't need them, I'm pretty sure. We just need to keep them from the Dinarians. We're definitely hiding them in 5 separate locations, right? Take it, buddy. Wants this green fucking thing at you. It's an air-type Vivisaur fossil, clearly. You know how dinosaurs have elemental types? Honestly, the game explains that. It's part of the revival process. We give them superpowers as part of bringing them to life. People do that with you a lot. You're a green thing too. I would never hold you threateningly at another person. Orange. Oh, hey, we found the red one. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna show red, but I'm not seeing it. Sybil, I might hold you threateningly at people. So many green things in chat. You make such a good, vaguely threatening thing to hold at people. You would, absolutely. Arrow's less threatening, more chill, more of a sensory delight. Oh. Idol detected. What forest? The Knotwood Forest. You're a vicious weapon when wielded correctly. Are you like a saber blade? Like the Red Mantis assassins use, except you're with the Green Mantis assassins, an offshoot? Is this like Fairy Tail again? That's such a kind thing to say. What, Knotwood Forest? Or that you're a sensory delight? High crit rate and whatnot? That detector doesn't do anything, by the way. It's just you wandering the nearby woods and poking out and hitting car alarm chirp when I think you're close. I feel kind of bad because the sonar is just not visible. So it does seem like I'm just wandering around beeping. There's one in Rivet Ravine, right? I think it was just the first 5 areas. Oh, hey, it's right here. It's like right in front of the door. That's a shame. I was going to pick up fossils here. See, now I'm being very irresponsible because I'm just going from place to place. I should be hiding all of these as I get them. basically a walking target for people who want to regress an entire species. Cassidy, or no, Isa, they're gonna know. This dig site's gonna be awful. It's so full of holes. And the idol could be in any of them. No, what? No, what? Know that I'm the creature to nab. If you want all of the sub-idol comp fragments so you can regress an entire species into another species. Obviously. Certainly. The sub-idol comp fragment is not in the ship. It seems weird that you're trying to stop them. They could be nicer about it, you know? I don't get the impression they treat us very nice when we're all just crawling around as weird rat things. I got nothing to lose in this fight. I'm already a weird rat thing. It's all about consent, you know? Yeah. What do you mean all of a sudden I want it to be my choice? What's nervously? No. That's not true. It is not half. Ow. Why? I'm being honest. Ow. Owie. I mean, I don't know what you mean by transformation thing. It's full of weird holes. That one was delayed. Nah. I think I said that. Counts. You know? What do I know? Yar, I have delayed my return to the physical world a piece longer. Fossil battles are too much fun to give up on now. Do you find a fragment of a sub-idol comp? Golly. But you asked. I did ask. I just wanted to make sure that's what you meant. That can happen. What can happen? Yes, I can. It just takes me a while. Sheesh. And once again, imagine the poor YouTube audience member who just wanted to see someone play Fossil Fighters. And I like to imagine this person's journey from the first episode to this one. Even the transforming bit. I guess you learned something new. You should ask Banana about this. It's an awakening for them. I hope so. I really do. But then again, if this is a nostalgic game for them, the seed was planted long ago, certainly. Oh my gosh, we found it. It was in one of the weird holes. Thinks about one person from your past who really enjoyed Fossil Fighters. I would never say that's only because of the Force TF plotline. I'm just saying it's an introduction. I don't believe there's branching paths in this game, but it feels so... It feels like I'm making such a huge mistake to go to Mount Lava Flow right now and just hold in my little hands all 5 pieces to the thing that's going to destroy an entire civilization. It's fine. Certainly, I should drop these off somewhere. Probably keep searching the first room. I would guess, since I found one, like, just inside the door of one area. I figure these are randomly... Yep, here it is. I figure these are randomly placed. You know, you mean you haven't been taking them back to Tuna to destroy? Oh no. We're not being immediately accosted? I thought we would be. I thought King Dinah was gonna show up, like, right there and be like, there you are. Shoots me with the mouse gun. That turns you into a mouse. Then take all the sub-idle comps to do it to everyone else. You would have hated that, huh? I would have let down Duna. Of course I would have hated it. Ella, you have the 5 idle fragments? Wonderful. I'll put these in safekeeping now. Just in one big box with a single padlock on front. Hidden where the Dinoreans will never find them. Wait, let me see those. Are these actually fragments of Dr. Diggins? Something is missing. I really thought I was going to revive Dr. Diggins as a fossil, honestly. What do you mean? This is all 5 pieces. Peels the label off more gun, revealing it's the gorgeous young woman gun. Aww. Yes, there are 5 pieces here, but the sub-idle comp core processor is missing. That means that there's another fragment somewhere, but we scanned the whole island. Mr. Richmond, are there any places on the island that aren't detectable by sonar? Not detectable by sonar? There's no such place on the island, no. But I think we'll need to search Secret Island. Secret Island? Yes, you won't find it by looking at any map or chart. Secret Island is, well, it's where we found the crashed spaceship. Secret Island! What? When we dug up the spaceship, we discovered all sorts of advanced technologies inside. We learned to use one of those technologies to reanimate and revive fossils. Yes, the entire fossil revival process is based on a device we found in an alien spaceship. We were afraid the technology might fall into the wrong hands, so Diggins and I hid the island. We used holography to screen the island and jammed all sonar in the area. It's entirely possible the last fragment is there on that island. Secret Island, Secret Island. Progressing rocks into life. It's true. I'll arrange to power down the screen and get a boat to run from the harbor to Secret Island. Rosie's still a rat, by the way. She just likes it. A crashed spaceship. That must be one of our starships from the original scouting mission. I'm very curious. I'd like to go see it for myself. Allie, let's meet up on Secret Island. Ooh-woo? What if we met on Secret Island? Good luck out there, Allie. Rosie? Squeak, squeak, squeak! She'll never calm down because she's too excited to be a rat. She needs to learn to meditate to get back to normal. Secret Island. Long known only to Richmond and Dr. Dickens, this top secret island is now home to a crashed spacecraft. It always was! You're just thinking that, but couldn't remember what you were thinking about. Such is life. Off to Secret Island? Oh, should I not talk about it so loud? It is a secret, right? I heard about it from Mr. Richmond. Please be careful out there. I'm gonna hit the green rock. Got it. Yes, as I thought, it's a Dinorian starship. This is the scout ship that went down during our first expeditions to the planet. It's sort of funny to think that your fossil revival uses technology scavenged from my people. We entered stone sleep to shape your whole world, and you use it to recreate how it used to be. I guess that's the difference between our peoples, Allie. Regardless, we need to find the last fragment. Let's go. Actually, Allie, would you wait while I check something? I want to know why this starship crashed. The crew members that escaped to our ship before the crash had no idea what happened. Okay, I found the computer's log of what happened when the ship went out of control. Still has power. I see now. I guess it would, huh? They're designed to have power for this long. Oh, sorry, Allie. Let me configure this to your language so you can read it too. Abnormal energy readings detected from sample holding chamber 3A. A Nash tissue sample. Energy spikes have damaged flight systems beyond repair. For standard emergency protocols, the crew will abandon ship and be teleported to safety. Ganache. The intergalactic scourge that consumed our entire world. He roams the universe looking for planets with life on them, then he eats them whole. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Sounds terrifying. The ship had a small sample of Ganache's tissue in a holding chamber for research purposes. We hoped we might learn enough from it to find a way to kill Ganache. We eventually gave up on that hope. Nothing can kill Ganache. It's simply impossible. I'm sorry, Allie. I should not delay our progress any further. Let's get moving again. Oh? We have to find the last fragment before the Dinarians discover this place. Beep. Oh, there's a fossil here, actually. Never mind, it's just a rock. I'll put that back and just smooth the steel over top of it. Actually? Typical evening on Secret Island. Progression plot into Celestial Scale of War plot. Ellie, what the hell? What the hell, what? I'm innocent. Are you getting so many good fossils and you don't even have fossil chips? I have all the fossil chips. What is this slate? This shouldn't be here. How strange. It looks like there's some writing on it. It's in your language. Where did this come from? Filters, whatever. Bite you. Ah! Ow! Ow, why? It's been 6 months since I found myself in this dangerous world. It took all that time to reach... Oh, sorry. It's been 6 months since I found myself in this dangerous world. It took all that time to reach this site. It was a long, perilous road. So perilous, in fact, that I lost my sandals along the way. I don't understand. Do you know what this is, Allie? I guess it doesn't matter right now. Let's get back to saving your people for mine. I wanted to read the slate. My first major crisis was with a Tyrannosaurus. He scooped me up in his mouth. If my body hadn't been so minty fresh, I have no doubt he would have gobbled me right up. Thank goodness for mint soap. Personally, I like minty fresh things. My next run-in was with an angry Stegosaurus. She must have thought I was encroaching on her territory. She would her big spiky tail at me like swoosh, and I was like, ah! It's a shame. Stegosaurus used to be my favorite dinosaur. I think I'll go with Triceratops now. A new fossil rock of neutral type affiliation, is that a Dynamaton? While trying to cross the bay, I apparently annoyed a plesiosaur. Grabbing onto his long neck was a mistake. He flung me like a rag doll clear across the bay. I survived the splash, but drank a lot of seawater in the process. It was quite salty. Used to have a mint body wash? It sounds nice, honestly. I'm one of those regular, like, berries, honey, aloe type things. I wouldn't mind a nice mint. You're invigorated by a mint shampoo in the hotel last summer? That sounds awesome, honestly. I want an invigorating mint shampoo. Banana knows about it. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Cass. My biggest dilemma, though, was when the pterodactyl tried to feed me to her babies. This all seems so innocent as a child. It's so innocent. What do you mean? You had some lemony mint, so on, so forth shampoo once. It was awesome. It sounds amazing. I would just be sniffing my hair constantly. There I was on their clifftop nest. Trying to jump would have left me flattened on the rocks below, so I pretended to be a pterodactyl chick. I hope never to have anyone chew my food for me ever again. Cass, you're so right. This game is incredible. Thank you for getting me to play it. I see why you liked this game so much as a kid. Just past this door is the starship's main control room. I don't know what we'll find in there. If you don't feel ready, you might want to go prepare. Or would you like to go into the control room now? Yes. Alright. I'm glad to have you with me right now, Allie. Let's go. Whoa. This is just like Mega Man Legends. That's a stone sleep device. Why would it be pulled out here like this? Wait, this isn't a Dinarian, it's a human? How did a human come to be in stone sleep? Hold on, Allie, may I borrow your sonar system? I can't imagine how, but it looks like this human is carrying the last idol fragment. We should bring this stone human back to the fossil center for analysis. Not so fast. Rapton. Weird that Dickens didn't detect any of this when they found the ship. That's true. When Dickens and Richmond found the ship, they would have found this human here and been like, well, I guess this is a statue or something. Anyway. Banana, you're cute. So it's true, Duna. You've betrayed the Dinarians, your own people. Now back away. Once I get that core component, we'll be able to reassemble the sub-idol column. I won't allow you to take the core component, and I won't allow you to hurt the humans, to hurt Allie. But all the human writing? Oh yeah, Diggins' own biography is littered across this place. You've let yourself be tainted by human weakness. You used to be better than they are, Duna. Pathetic. If you won't see reason, I'll just have to annihilate both of you. Combat holography systems on. Battle mode, engage. Oh, that's right. He's got armor. Why don't I get Tuna in my team? This will be fine. A 100% poison skill and off-the-chart support effects make one thing clear. Rafton sure can put up a fight. He's also a small attack. Motions vaguely at this blue-haired goober. Don't hurt this. I like this one. Back off. Hmm. We're gonna Pelto him hard. I'm gonna give him the Earth Spear. He's asleep! He's asleep, freaking get him! Good thing we have our emotional support casters. Ah, good night, bunny! Love you, get lots of rest. Hmm. 14 life left. You're lucky. Already in bed. You first brushed on phone, but you panicked because you forgot. Oh, that's really sweet. We'll give it just a light body axe. We'll get Krona back in front. And deliver a Krona Bite to this robot. Our FP is so plussed. I feel confident. We're gonna want to start hardening our Krona. Definitely. I hope it's okay, actually. We can heal our fish. With the law of the jungle. Fish band-aid. I'd rather not use Law of the Jungle. I'm hoping just the hardening will do enough. Oh, Krona's not even getting attacked anymore. Ugh. Hmm? You doing okay? Hmm? Nima gnome? Naima gnome? I love gnomes. Baka Taco? I've never been called a Baka Taco before. You're so mean. Oh boy, Ninoi. Baka Blast? You have now? I think we've got this. I was unsure for like a second, but now I'm pretty confident. Yeah, show your heartless fury. Whoa! That was way more damage than I thought it would do. We're still fine. Don't even worry about it. We're getting in with Dilopho Fury. And an Earth Spear. Rocks. Earth Spear. Like when the commenters get freaked out about you fighting actual aliens for the fate of the planet and realizing they're out of their depths. I never just like sit and look at the commentators. Sometimes I catch something. I'm always like catching an odd word here or there. Then go back on commentating like nothing's wrong. You're doing important work for us. It's pretty funny. I remember when I was fighting Duna, I had to do it like 3 times, so I got to see that a little bit. It's like, did she just turn into a dinosaur? They're getting so strong, even this freak. Oops, that was my sonar. There must be some kind of mistake. I was in battle mode. Yeah, I was in battle mode too, buddy. I'm always in battle mode. You human slander. How could I lose to such a flawed organism? You can't believe I'm copying your team. I'm not. Mine has a Pelty on it. Rapton, listen. Humans are different, but not any more flawed than Dinorians. They were born on this planet, and they've evolved into real, intelligent life. The idea that Dinorians are the only worthwhile being in the universe is narrow-minded, dangerous thinking. Some people are into flawed organism. Yeah. I don't even know what your third is. I thought you were running the 2 raptors, or did you just want one of them? No. Humans were an accident, a side effect of our evolutionary experiments gone wrong. You don't befriend your mistakes. You learn how not to make them again and start over from scratch. You only got one, you can't get the other one. Oh, I believe in you. 3 of your girlfriends are? What, flawed organisms? No matter how you fight against it, you can't stop the inevitable doom of humankind. No creature as flawed as that can survive for long. Just using Plesio. Gotcha. One day, Rapton, I hope both you and King Dino will be able to see past your own DNA. There are probably other Dinorians on the way. Let's get back to the fossil center with the stone human. To retrieve the last fragment, we'll need to revive this human. Since this equipment is based on Dinarian technology, I'm confident that I can operate it. Unfortunately, the stone sleep device wasn't calibrated for human use, so this specimen is unusual. It looks like there's an extra coating of stone we'll need to remove. Allie, you're the most skilled fossil cleaner here. Would you clean the stone human? I get to clean Diggins. Stupid. Just dragging them into the machine. Wait a minute. I didn't recognize Diggins' hair. It's the Diggins. Amazing. I also have a yellow because having a yellow in your blue team's sideboard is optimal. It's Desplito. It's so sad. Sideboard Desplito. This game rules. It's pretty great, honestly. Dr. Diggins? Of course! He was sent back in time to the Jurassic period. Allie? And Duna? He's alive! And this is the fossil center. I'm back. I'm back in my proper time period. And so bouncy. This is like waking up from a nightmare. I went from the starship to the Jurassic period in an instant. I was sure I would die there long before I'd even been born, but then I remembered. I remembered the crashed spaceship that only Mr. Richmond and I knew about. I hoped desperately I might be able to find the stone sleep technology inside the ship. So I set out to find the ship. It was a long and extremely difficult journey. Yes, we can tell by looking at you. First, I ran into a hungry Tyrannosaurus that scooped me up in his mouth, and I would love to hear about your adventures some other time. For now, let's concentrate on the idol fragment. But the pterodactyls, they tried to feed me to the... Right, I've got it. I held on to it tightly the whole time. Dr. Diggins handed the idol fragment to you. You got the last fragment. Ellie, would you take that over to Mr. Richmond? I'll be right over after I explain everything to Dr. Diggins. Alright. I'm gonna take a really quick break, and then I want to clean some more fossils, and then I'll take it to Mr. Richmond, because then I feel like things are gonna keep going after that. I'll see everyone in just a few. Welcome back. We are continued game. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Cassidy. How are you both doing? It is not a head, unfortunately. It also doesn't look robotic. My disappointment is great. You want root beer float? I wanted ice cream so much last night, but I didn't get any. I had the option. I chose not to. It was a mistake. Honestly, maybe it wasn't. Fine. Is that fine to root your throat? You're trying to play Fossil Fighters, grr. I'd get you both root beer floats. I'd get all three of us root beer floats if I could reach you. Oh, Raptor. Oh, oh, oh. Is that fun? Your root beer float? You're so sorry. It's okay. Oh my god. It's so brittle. I'll be honest, I did like almost as much damage. I did almost as much damage with the drill as I did the hammer. Stay strong, Raptor Skeleton. It's Supreme Legs. I want to try that again. Okay, so now I know just how brittle it is. Yeah, that one went better. It still didn't go great. There's like barely any green, but just skirting it with the drill got it. You've improved on your previous 52-point cleaning. Thank you. So no head. No, I've said it far too many times. You shouldn't be rewarding that behavior. I hate it when it's a rock hard exterior. And then a squishy nougaty bone. Freaking Tootsie Pop fossils over here. Your mind couldn't even record that properly. I need to read it. Just trying to scrub off as much dirt as possible. Only has two sides. We're getting lots of leg, but no head, and I'm something of a rat spurt. You'll grab it later after the VOD catches up. Oh, I see. Cheris body. We must have it. I thought it was soon enough after the recent quote that I was safe. You should know better. Watches.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the pats, Isa. Love you. Sorry, I got distracted by something. Welcome back, Allie. I think I finally kicked my mouse transformation habit. It's a tough one, especially if you're trying to quit cold turkey. So do we have all the idle fragments now? You showed the last fragment to Rosie. That's great. You beat the Dinorians to all of them. Let's give it to Grandpa so we can hide it away where nobody will find it. Hey, Grandpa. Allie got the last fragment. Great news, huh? This is not Grandpa. Thank you, Isa. Great news indeed. Now, not that we ever had any doubt about Allie's abilities. Now, can I ask you to assemble all the parts back into the complete sub-idle comp? Wait, if you're going to hide it, why would you need to have it assembled? Because we, won't know if there are any missing pieces until we assemble it. Yeah, that's it. This is King Dinah, absolutely. Oh, sorry, I missed what she said. It was like, oh, well, okay. Okay, Allie, let's assemble the fragments. Why are they even, like, asking us to build it? Certainly, it would just be natural to be like, yes, I will go hide it. Give it to me. And then he leaves. Hey, the idol's back together with no missing pieces. We found all of them. Are you certain? Let me see. Rosie handed the idol over to Richmond. Excellent. You did a good job for mammals. The auto repair functionality will do its work and fully restore the sub-idol comp in no time. And then we'll finally be able to complete Project Mother Planet as intended. Woo-hoo, ha ha ha. Grandpa, what are you talking about? Rosie, Allie, back already? Whoa, 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 what is going on here? Grandpa, there are two of you? Humans, you have my thanks for reassembling the sub-idol comp. I won't need this disguise anymore. Oh well. Incredible being. A Dinorian! Rosie's so dumb. She is. No, not merely a Dinorian. I am Dino, king of all Dinorians. I love him. I very much appreciate all your hard work, collecting the pieces of the idol comp system. Your efforts will make the doom of your entire species possible. Now, I must return to the main idol comp. Not if I can help it. Hand over that idol. I can't move. Fiend, what did you do to my precious granddaughter? Oh, I can't move either. Humans, your end draws very near. You have no more tricks, no more daring feats. Enjoy your last few moments as multi-celled life forms. Oh yeah, I forgot. The plan is to actually take us all the way back to single-celled life forms. Allie, get after Tynol, quick! Not the shaky, I can't move beam. I thought she was gonna get moused again. Get the idol back. Bzz. Has Richmond lost his mind? He just blasted us with some ray out of nowhere. That wasn't Richmond, it was Dynal, king of the Dinorians. Allie, Dynal has a sub-idol comp now, doesn't he? What? If you can't beat him, he'll activate the main idol comp. Please, Allie, get to the ship and stop Dynal before that happens. The teleporter in the fossil center is all adjusted and ready to go. All you have to do is get into the teleporter and it'll send you directly to their ship. I'll do my best. A sense of danger looms heavy in the air. Are you ready for battle? I mean, I guess. We did kick Old Man Dino once. He wasn't even participating in the fight, though. You, human, I have strict orders from King Dino to stop you at any cost. Get him, Dynamatons! Why aren't we wearing the Sorehead mask? You mean Dynamaton. You have one. We're Slate. Me too. Against one Dynamaton, we do not need Harden. Maybe it's like Pathfinder where it's actually like 100 Dynamatons in a trench coat. Like in the Crusader battles. Did you mention your Ancient Tomb plot? It's not just to buy a bunch of Caverns of Ixalan and hope that you get an Ancient Tomb. Or Edge of Eternities. I think it's an Edge of Eternities, actually. If I swapped Palti to the front, that would have worked. You're gonna buy a 30-cent Pokemon Ancient Tomb and hope no one notices? That's really funny. I didn't know there was an Ancient Tomb Pokemon card. If we were playing with proxies at the table and someone did that, I would think that's incredible. No, no, no. Nope. You're human, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and destroy with robots. Sorry about that. Oh no, they've got a full team of robots. Is it powerful? Game says it's powerful, but I'm not seeing it. It promises. I just need to reach a sufficient rank. I guess I'll harden my Krona. Krona has been hardened. I should be able to put a 4th dinosaur in my Easy on the condition that I can no longer use my Easy. So no one can switch ever. What was he saying about neighborhood dogs? Aw, never forget to love your Vivisaurs. Death Ray? I can take it. We're like almost halfway through. I'm rethinking my strategies just to see if I can find a faster one. But you know, if it works. He seems to be stalling. No. They're stalling. They keep switching. Gotta be a relief. I've been curious since last time. What does he say in response to Cronus hardening? That's gotta be a relief. It has 3 life left. Tenacity. I'm glad he likes it. I worked really hard, but I never thought anyone would call it a 10. What do you got left? 24? I'm going for it. Your offense next round. We lived. I was worried for a second. We're fine. Can take one of us out at most, and then the others clean up. You're kidding. Hi, Isa. Our fish shrinked up. They've all been working so hard. You're so quotey today. A fierce battle lies beyond this door. Enter the idol comp room. Yes, please. You're exceeding your quota. In my wildest imaginings, I never thought you'd make it here, human. I admit that I am impressed. The sub-idol comp has already completed its auto-repair cycle and has been installed in the system. The main idol comp is ready and waiting. All I have to do is flip the switch, and regression rays will rain down on your planet, removing humans from your world's evolutionary story. That's too late! We have left quite an impression, I think you'll find. But in order to protect your people, you will have to defeat me, the mightiest of all Dinarians. Here I stand, fighting for the revival of my long-lost world. You against me, striving for the survival of your species. I would say we both have sufficient reason to fight to the very end. Everything has built to this moment, when the two of us shall determine who will take ownership of this world. Let us see which one of us the universe favors. It's King Dino. Look at his hair! Excite and poison skills with 100% success rates? Yes, Dino is indeed the king. Oh my god, the support effect. And neutral, so I can't just turbo out, Alto. Wish we could see them. We're talking about one mistake and it's overpower. Hey, we get a first attack. Oh, sorry. When I said look at his hair, you couldn't see that, huh? Here he is. In all his glory. What if we get really lucky and just Earth Spear him down? What's the sleep chance on this? 40% to in-sleep the foe. Yeah, that's fair. And he's gone. Take it if there was a time to deviate from my strategy. Now's kind of not it. Although poison skills do just eat through harden. So it's something to be wary of. Here he is. Big deeps. Oh, but then he goes in front for the Regal combo. See, this is what I've said about all of them. If I had their stats, I'd be in the SZ, using my poison and excite skills, not caring about my damage, and reducing the opponent's defense by 77% in this case. Give him the bite. Just the bite. Bite and harden. That was a critical. Give him the snapping jaws. Give him a normal Chronobite. I'm trying to conserve my HP. Thor had prepared us for this. SMH. You SMH your head. Okay, I'm gonna try targeting the back row. Normally I like focusing on the front just to maximize damage output, but it'd be pretty cool if we could just take that guy out. What about saying delicatessen twice? Filler, you called it. No, I mean the first one. Oh, thank you for not keeping those support effects on me. What's your... Okay, 40? 90? How much do you have left? 21? I don't think this is going to do 21 damage. And also, I can't target the back row with it. I keep forgetting that. We'll take him out. No more death rays. Imperial Wrath. That's trouble. I see why he hasn't used that up until now. You're still excited, so we can't swap. Otherwise, I would kind of like to, because that's going to be some serious damage. We might Law of the Jungle when he gets back. If he survives this turn. He'll survive this turn, don't worry about it. He did not survive this turn. Give him the Dilopho Fury. It's a crit. It was incredible damage. When they swap like that, they cancel support effects, and the 50% attack debuff on them is like so important. Give it to us, Dino. Sleep? No! Well, hi. That wasn't that bad, though. I mean, we lost, obviously. But it wasn't like... It's not like it wasn't close. Anyway, we returned to the hotel. What if you had Delta? Delta was in reserves. Oh, did you just get your Delta? Nobody puts Delta in reserves. I'm nobody. You have one, but you're still missing pieces. I don't know if I got all the pieces to mine. Dilopho's missing legs. Delta's missing body. I'm keeping an eye out. For roaming Dinorians. We're back. Crazy that there's no fossils to dig on the ship. I can't remember how thoroughly I checked, to be honest. Or do you, like, know that for sure? I want to be able to revive a dino. Honestly, what I really want is I want to be able to just grab a chunk of steel out of here and somehow be able to revive a Dynamaton, even though that makes no, like, logical sense in the context of the game. I'm going to try doing the exact same thing again, but, like, better this time. Maybe we actually want to keep Death Ray on the table, because as long as he's using Death Ray, he's not conserving FP enough to use Imperial Judgment or whatever it's called. There he goes. Honestly, if I could excite them, that'd be pretty great. There's only a 30% chance to work. Especially if I could lock Dynel in the front. You completely forgot the actual plot up until now? Where the Dynorians are basically Prometheus? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They planted the initial stages of life on Earth in the story. And we're trying to force evolve their species. It's kind of an incredible plot for a sci-fi story, to be honest. What killed the dinosaurs? A computer turned off? I think it was still a meteor impact in this. I can't remember if they say this, but I think it was a meteor impact that also shut off Dynorian technology that was regressing any species that was interfering with the development of Dynorians. Pretty much every time something didn't evolve into a Dynorian, they reset it. Like someone trying to get a shiny starter. Well, shiny legendary more like. Because it was probably a couple million years in between each reset. Do I shoot for the 30% chance to excite? Or do I try not to get fancy with it? What if it works? It worked. He's so excited. But now we do have Krona sitting here facing off with him. And our defense is no longer up. We can take it. I bet. I hope. The attack debuff is on. That was the whole point. His attack is reduced by 50%. Now, if we actually keep prioritizing exciting him, we've got 2 chances to do it before it wears off. But it's only 2 rolls on a 30% chance. They can Death Ray, but they're not. They're Regal comboing. I can't believe it all comes down to Excite skills. No! He fled. He's a coward. It always comes down to Excite skills. If the computer stayed turned on, we would have gotten more dinosaurs. Yes. If the computer stayed turned on, it would have reset all life back to the initial stages and hoped that dinosaurs came out of it again. No. Although he hasn't death rayed once. Theoretically. That was the plan. So dinosaurs died because the computer was turned off. Well, they didn't revive because... They didn't happen again because the computer was turned off, but yeah. Speaking of Death Ray... Just keep my Krona hard for a little bit longer. We'll save the snapping jaws for when Dynel comes out. Snapping jaws or Law of the Jungle? We can also attempt to excite. We got 57. He will survive for a long time if no swapping happens and no poison happens. I'm trying the Pelty combo. I'm banking everything on a 30% chance. It did not pan out, as you might expect. And we cannot swap out. You served us well, Krona. Do a little Dilopho thing. The fence is no longer up. I think that's gonna be it for Krona. Wait, actually? He didn't swap. Of course he didn't swap. He can't because of the Dynamaton. Snapping Jaws can do like 100. Or Law of the Jungle. Do it. $82. It's down to 62. If for some reason he didn't switch, we would be saved, but I'm pretty sure Dynamaton's gonna come out, he's gonna switch, and then a Dynamaton's going to, like, scissor us in the face. No, Death Ray, actually. Actually, that's incredible news. Never mind. I was used to Death Ray doing, like, 1 damage to the front row. With Harden up. Just barely still there. You know what? Have a Harden. We got this. We don't need a Krona. You hang out there. You're the tank now. This Death Ray has a 40% debuff on it. We're fine. Now, if you combo this guy out, I can... It's going to push, Final into front, right? Oh my gosh. This might be good and fine. Oh no, he's actually staying in the back this time. Give it the Dilopho Fury. Our attack is super mega debuffed. And also our accuracy. It was so close. Incredible. Okay, so the debuffs there are too crazy. Sure, give them a fang. Do your best. Good work, Dilopho. The royal bite. He's giving it to me. Assuming I don't have to also fight the Dynamitons after I knock him out, which I'm pretty sure I do. Of course you will. Of course I will. In turn. Maybe they'll go easy on me. He shouldn't though, since he's controlling them. It's true. No! We took too many gambles. Okay. I need to take one more break for ads, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to get back to where I was. See you all in just a few minutes. I'm back. I'm entering the idle comp room. You know the thing where I'm like, this is too much of a gamble, we shouldn't do it? This time actually, I'm Allie! It's true! Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Isa. Anyway, this time I'm gonna actually not try to rely on exciting him. Even though it kind of worked for a minute. But the dino we've got just is not reliable enough to do that. We would have to get someone better at excite skills. Oh, idle comp my room. Does that mean you're gonna pay for it? Like, compensate? Oh, why? Ah. Okay, now they actually can't switch for 2 turns. I'm keeping this in mind. Which means they're going to be stuck with that 50% attack debuff. So we actually don't have to worry about hardening. Rona's default hardness will be fine. Okay, maybe I should have thought of that. But it's not like they can do that again. Hey, well, I miscalculated that massively. Still fine though. He's got surprisingly low damage output. Like, you know, just basic damage. What if it works though? so enticing. It's a 30% chance. I can't. Oh my gosh, he's getting slammed. I've got enough FP. I have to. This one time, everything is lining up. It didn't work. Yippee. Did you Delta? It's actually so irresponsible to try. I need to harden my Corona. 123 Delta legs? That's so many legs. It's enough for you to make like 60 and a half Deltas. Also, that's a really good score. That's really impressive. Your Delta's so heavy. Such a bottom heavy Delta. He just swapped this turn. So if we take out this Dynamaton, fingers crossed it actually gets taken out. He's going to get a buff, like a burst of FP. Now, this kind of fucked us up last time because he used it very effectively. But what if he wastes it because he's in reserves, right? What if this Dynamaton just uses it all? Just a normal Chronobite, please. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to actually put Pelty up front. I'm giving Krona a break, putting Pelty up front. Harden your body, Pelto. No, he's using himself effectively. Give him the Jabison. The Jabison Bo Bapison. Oh, hey, Fairly Foxy. No audio, but peeking in while you work on stuff. Aw, that's so sweet. I will thank you whether or not you have audio. Thank you very much. Probably could have just saved this FP. Oh my god. Actually, though? It's me, Dilopho. You might be wondering how I got here. Ah! Double checking Krona's long range, right? I cannot double check. Well, this is very unfortunate for Dilopho. Yeah? Very unfortunate for Dilopho, but I'm gonna use a Dilopho Fury. That's not a lot. Sorry about that. And now you're gonna get consumed. Oh. It's relative to the amount of LP I stole, huh? Consumed. I law of the jungled it. Now I'm using it as fodder. Leaps in to save the other person. Don't worry, I'll save you. No, Krona's gonna swallow you whole and steal your LP. That's not ideal. Leaps in twice. It's so extremely close every time. We've got it. We know how his dino brain works. You tried knocking on any hotel doors? No. Probably like once near the start, but no, not really. Doesn't have anything to do with the fight. No, I don't think I did that. No. We did fight more Dynamatons. Just 2, thankfully. AI is even taking dinosaur jobs. Well, this is the natural progression of Flintstone's technology. Yeah, the defense is pretty low. I don't need to defend. It's fine. But honestly, even still, forget how much HP this guy has. Thankfully, once they're defeated, they stay defeated. So if we lose to Dino again, we won't have to evade this guy anymore. Just like Dark Souls 2, it's true. This has been bugging me since I finished Iconoclast earlier. Something about it reminded me of a later game. And I was gonna say like, oh wow, do you think the devs of this game played Iconoclast in like a joking way? But it's been bugging me because I can't remember what I was gonna compare it to. And then since I stopped playing it, every ounce of Iconoclast has left my brain. There, we're slightly stronger now. We truly can't be stopped. Isa! Thank you for the lovely presents as always. I'm the bone of your sword? But I don't even have bones! Hmm? You're the sword of my bone, Isa. Thank you for the boop and the pats. Stay nice and warm in my jacket. And we'll see you tomorrow. Is Dynel in a different place from usual? Hmm? He's going to immediately retreat. So we are not going to have the benefit of half attack next turn. So we harden our Krona. Now he can't swap, so we don't actually have to use Harden. And we don't want to use Excite skills because we don't want Dinah stuck in an SZ. We'd rather him be in the AZ, absolutely. They are using Death Ray, though. I hadn't considered. This is exactly what happened last time. Which means they get 180 FP around. I can anticipate this next time. We want to harden Krona, because they're going to swap Dinah into the AZ this turn. Thinking about it. We want to conserve extra FP for that. There's a purple guy with healing skills. It's no Excite skills, though. Bring back Megalo. We need Megalo's Excite skills. I'm gonna rest my haunches. Krona's excited. Excited! This is the time where it's safe to try to excite King Dynel. Because if it fails, he's not going to swap anyway. The Regal combo. Krona's getting excited and TFing into a rat. Oh no! Why does this keep happening to fish? Now it is not safe to use our Excite skill, so instead we're going to use Whirlpool, which we've been saving for. And then we harden our Krona. Actually thinking through things has helped, I think, honestly. You've been washed up since you stopped using Andrarch and Megalo. I can't even remember what... Oh, Andrarch is the dog! You're so right. I can't believe I was about to say that I don't remember Andrarch. Okay. King's coming back this round. We harden and do nothing. Because that's going to let us Whirlpool and harden next turn. Whirlpool. If you crit, I will kiss you. 63 left. You never appreciated his skill, Link? His Link skill never worked. I was so excited for the Link skill, and he let me down. But also, to be fair, I was like, I was using Krona then too. With his big expensive attacks. And I wasn't always attacking with him. Not to jinx it or anything, but this is the one, by the way. My cockiness. It's okay. Say hello, foe. It's your time. Slay the king. Discuss this cockiness more? Well... I tend to get extremely confident, and when I get confident, I start getting sloppy. I start becoming more aggressive and perhaps a little bit self-destructive just to show off. We lived. Well, sloppy is, and you know, aggressive, and that level up off his minion really pushed you over the edge. This was a great talk. Glad I could help. I am really scared now. Just of the situation I'm in. Put this robot to sleep, please. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is good because he didn't get the FP boost off of that. It was surgical strike. Put him into sleep. Please, 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 please. I'm begging the game. I'm crying out to fate. This is the way. If we can take this guy out, which is possible. It didn't happen, but oh, if it had, then we would have just had Pelty come in for cleanup. I can't believe it. Because I didn't go one skill higher. I simply cannot take out 2 dinosaurs. And we have 41 HP left. If that other dinosaur wasn't here, that would have won us the game. And the, what was it, 60 FP I saved? Was not that important, it turns out. Well, to be fair, we don't know that exactly, because he would have got an FP boost off of that. Dang. Pretty much. You can just kind of run around in here. Hello. I'm both a samurai and what you call a fighter. I am perhaps the only fossil samurai. Seem a worthy opponent. Is it a battle you seek? Come to the Fossil Stadium common room when you are ready to face me. I am definitely going to remember you exist. I know we've got this. I just gotta press the buttons better, you know? Before you're a master fighter, he just laughs at you for being weak. I don't think I met this guy before. There's a chance I walked in, he called me weak, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I put him out of my mind. I identified him as a hater and purged him. Why isn't he doing this? If he's so strong. He's always in a different spot up here. I guess it's randomized. Did you tell him what was happening? No, I'm nonverbal. I can only say yes or no. You probably love to fight alien robot dinos, the Weeb, probably. You too. I don't think I'd want to fight. I'd love the opportunity to meet them. I wouldn't want to fight them. Yes, because we are getting a weakened Death Ray. I remember. And we harden again this time because he's swapping Dynel back in. I think we can Chronobite as well. And still Whirlpool. Every time I'm terrified he's just gonna stay in the SC and wreak havoc. We can't do it in Harden, but honestly, that's fine. No, 9. Okay, we need Harden because he's leaving. And we bite him. He's like almost at half health. You could very well get a death rate next turn too. Which if we do... Nah, I'm gonna do it. You got all your bones? I don't know, honestly. I think I got all my Chrono Bones. I'm not sure if I can check from here. I know I don't have Dilopho's bones, and I probably don't have all my Pelty bones. I think I've got all the moves. No, I know I've got all the bones for Krona, because he's got all his moves. We harden again because Dynel's coming back. Just a bite so we can whirlpool next time. But nice. He's at 111. Just a bite waiter and saving room for a whirlpool. Not super necessary, but we can't do too much else with it. I'm not gonna tempt myself with the Pelty combo, which also sounds like a menu item. Pitiful. I want so badly the snapping jaws and hope. But I shouldn't. This is where it all falls apart, typically. I'm going to be responsible. And just take a Chronobite. Oh. Oh, hold on, though. 23? Dilopho, you got a shot to make something incredible happen. Can I actually harden and still do that? I can. I can't do the combo. I can do a Fang. Give us a Fang, Dilopho. Okay. We stick it out for one more round. Welve. I think the snapping jaws would just take it out, and then we don't have to worry about a death ray. I keep saying this is where it always falls apart. We be responsible and take just a bite. Not to jinx it or anything. But this is the one, by the way. I'm keeping myself in line. What if I bite? Then Dianol comes back, right? No. That's fine. It's so tempting. It's so tempting, but I'm staying responsible. I'm staying responsible and I'm keeping my Chrono Heart. I'm not throwing it out just to potentially make it look cooler or finish one round sooner. Yeah, you think that's what you're going to be doing. That's actually brutal. Oh my goodness. And you'd be right. Incredible. I talked about me being cocky, this guy. In the Earth Spear. What are you gonna do? Lash out all you want. It's not gonna bring your controller back. You got 20 battle points. Yippee. Now the regression ray is ours to control. Now the real game begins. Now we can TF the human race into whatever we want. I lose. Human, your name is Allie, correct? I confess I have learned from you. Through you, I have seen a part of humankind I was not aware of. Unending stubbornness. Your people are strong, tenacious. I've never seen a species with such determination. Okay, I like the way he phrased it better. No matter the odds, you will stand against any opponent. Brave. Our people did not evolve as differently as I first thought. You may one day even surpass us. How convenient, and something that won't save you to point out. Allie, are you okay? Duna, I owe you an apology. You saw the human's potential long before I could, and I thank you for that. Oh, we fixed him. Thank you, Your Majesty. We still must find a homeworld, however. So we shall once again venture into space, and resume our long search for another planet to make our own. Yeah, why don't you just live here? We need not return to space? What do you mean by that? Are you suggesting that we Dinarians could live here on Earth with your people? That Dinarians and humans could walk side by side here on this planet? Yeah, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say, as a matter of fact. All the rose quartz. I'm shocked, to be honest. I'm shocked that there are beings capable of such generosity. On behalf of my people, I accept your gracious offer of hospitality. Yeah, I am the representative for all of humanity. Wild, I know. Why don't you just come live here? Our two species have much to teach each other, and I look forward to beginning that instruction. Have you lost your mind? Am I the only one left thinking rationally? This is madness. Humans are primitive beasts, unworthy of the planet we accidentally gave them. They're a mistake with delusions of grandeur, and I will be the one to correct that mistake. Rapton, stop! I command you to stop, Rapton. At last, all humans on the earth below are about to become so much protoplasm. This is why Rapton is the worst. Actually, yeah. Subidle Comp 1. Circumstances are now such that we cannot maintain our silence any longer. Who said that? We are the devices that you refer to as sub-idle comps. The AI brain of the sub-idle comps? Perfect. Listen, make the main idle comp fire the regression rays. We have awoken to inform you that we are actually dumb idle comps. Your request is unreasonable. We cannot comply. What? What's the purpose of the main idle comp? To use regression rays to correct flawed evolution. You are correct. The idle comp system was built to use regression rays to correct flawed evolution. But only for evolutionary branches originating from the seeds planted by the Dinarians. For this reason, the main idle comp will not be activated, and the regression rays won't be used. But that's absurd. You must be missing data. No, you are missing data. The humans are not what you think. Humans did not evolve from the seeds planted by the Dinarians. What? The Dinarians planted the seed life forms in the ocean during the Cambrian period. Unfortunately, they all perished a few thousand years later. All further evolution sprung from the single-celled life that already existed on the planet. Whoa. So that means that our revival project didn't spawn any of Earth's current life forms. Correct. Every living creature on this planet was born and evolved quite naturally. And of course, that includes humans as well. So Project Mother Planet failed from the very beginning, and in our arrogance, we were going to wipe the humans out of existence and start over. We too were surprised at first. Our programming was not designed to cover such an eventuality. We considered the problem, then reconsidered and reconsidered before arriving at our answer. We decided to do nothing. We would simply observe and protect these new forms of life. But the main idle comp reached a different conclusion. The main idle comp decided to destroy all life on the planets. But how? The main idle comp isn't equipped to destroy anything, only regress its evolution. Correct. Since the main idle comp was unable to carry out its goal, it began to broadcast signals. It sent these signals to the one force it knew was capable of annihilating an entire planet. Is the main idle comp Sephiroth this entire time? No, you can't mean... Ganesh. Oh, never mind. I forgot about that guy. I forgot Galactimus was in this game. As you all know, if Ganesh were to come to this world, every living thing would be consumed, along with the planet itself. It was at this point that we sub-idle comps disconnected ourselves and escaped from the starship. Without us to regulate it, the main idle comp was forced to shut down and it stopped sending signals. But now, with its power restored, the main idle comp has successfully broadcast the last required signal. Ganesh now has the coordinates to reach Earth and consume it. What a freaking loser main idle comp is. This will be the end of all life on this world. So I've just summoned the monster, the catastrophe that ate our entire planet. I didn't mean... I never intended for this to happen. I just wanted to help my people. No, you didn't! We were helping them. And you were like, no. Not good enough. We need to also destroy humanity for no reason. Look at what we have done in our vain arrogance. We have brought the same terrible fate on this planet that befell ours. We have failed, utterly. What a wild game. I can't believe that's how it ends. I see, this is quite the situation we're faced with. Yes, and I am sorry to say that it is a situation for which there is only one remedy: escape from Earth. We will carry as many humans as we can aboard our starship. It is the least we can do. I will remain behind if it means one more human can be carried to safety. I will do the same. A noble thought, but that just won't work. We can't fit enough humans on your ship to make much difference. But you're right. Woo! Like how they spin. In that case, how about this? We use Dinarian technology to build an even bigger ship. We can call it Project Noah and load every last person onto it. I am sorry, but no amount of technology is going to make a ship big enough to carry every human. Besides, there's not enough time. Ganesh will be here before you know it. Okay then, you can use that ray gun thingy that turned me into a mouse to turn everybody into mice. Then we can fit everyone into your ship. We'll call it Project Squeakums. See how she comes crawling back? This is why you're not Rosie. You are not Rosie. Now that's a plan. Yes, but it would still be very difficult to fit everyone onto the ship. So real for that. Fine then, we'll just have to attack Ganesh head on and destroy him. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but that is the most impossible idea yet. For thousands of years, my people researched ways to defeat the monster Ganesh. We concluded that there is no weapon capable of slaying him. Ganesh will eat this planet. There's nothing that can be done about that. With all due respect, Your Majesty, there is a way to defeat Ganesh. Hi, Diggins. Did you try fossil battling Ganesh, stupid dinosaurs? I spent a long time in that crashed Dinarian spaceship with its Ganesh tissue sample and experimental data. I realized that, well, every part of Ganesh is essentially a living weapon. It can't live without the coordination of its 3 brains. Oh, and before... Oh, I couldn't read it. I was fighting with the... stylus pixel. With your teleportation technology, it would be possible to attack and defeat Ganesh's 3 brains. But how? We don't have any missiles or guns or anything. But we do have some powerful muscle behind us. What? You mean the Vivisaurs? Are you saying we could defeat Ganesh in a fossil battle? A fossil battle? Fossil battling Ganesh's brains directly. Allie, you are the most accomplished fossil fighter there is. We must ask that you fight Ganesh, Allie, please. How many gods must I slay? Let me know when you are ready to fight, and I will teleport you inside Ganesh. Well, that's something we are gonna have to try to do next time. All of them. It sounds theologically problematic. I'll send Kratos.